And gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I am your host, as per usual, Showtime Shoots, and I am here with my Wrestlepalooza full show review. Let's talk about it. And yeet.
Showtime shot this.
For the first match of the night, we had Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. Last match ever between these two men. That's what they say. This match was a stinker. What the fuck was that 10-minute match we just had? John Cena put on a couple of classics in his retirement tour. He had a heel turn, He fought Randy, fought Punk. He hasn't fought AJ. He fought Cody at SummerSlam. Like, those were the gems of those matches in the retirement tour. But this match right here was complete ass. You're telling me John Cena loses. Brock hits 2 German suplexes, 7 F5s, 1 to the referee, wins the match, goes on by his night. Like, that was nothing. That shit in my sleep. There was no fight back from John. It was just a pure beatdown. Pure ass whooping. Pure demolishing. Paul Heyman came out, and one thing I should have realized was that when Paul Heyman came out and announced Brock Lesnar, I just knew some bullshit was about to happen. Like, I should have known some bullshit was about to happen. Like, what the fuck was that? Genuinely. I don't think that match was good. I don't think they need a rematch. I would hope that they would be a rematch. Because when Cody and John had their match at WrestleMania, that shit was dog awful. But because of Travis Scott, obviously. But I don't think John and Brock could put on a 5-star classic like that right now. But we'll have to wait and see, honestly. But moving on to our next match, we had the Usos versus Braun and Bronson. Yeah, those two. What's B&B Security. There you go. The B&B Security. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker ended up picking up the win in this match. Jey Uso got busted open in 6 different ways. He is on concussion protocol. That man was bleeding heavy. I don't know how, but I believe that it was that chair shot that he hit Braun Breaker with, and it bounced off of Braun Breaker's back into Jey Uso's head, which caused him to bleed. But I watched the clip like 4 or 5 different times, and I didn't see anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really see that. But yeah, overall, this match was very decent in my opinion. It wasn't really a good match. Well, it was one of the matches that were actually fairly decent in my opinion. But overall, it was good. But for Wrestlepalooza in general, before we move on to our next match, it was all spectacle, no substance, no flavor, no seasoning, no, this is just the first ever ESPN PLE live on ESPN. There was no like all breaking match besides Stephanie and Iyo, which I'm about to get into a little in a second here. There was no like, oh my gosh, like this match was a fucking banger. Besides AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, and Stephanie and Iyo took over the show. Those are the 2 matches that took over the show. The rest, not so much my favorite, in my opinion. But I don't know. Like, something about Wrestlepalooza fell off. This is one of them. This is one of those PLEs that's like, okay, since it's my first debut, I gotta go all out. The match card itself sounded very good, but the match quality of these matches weren't so great. Like, that's what I've been preaching over the past few weeks when I talk to my friends about wrestling. Recently, ever since TKO just been cash grabbing. It's more quantity over quality, if you know what I'm saying. Like, TKO before they fully took over, when Triple H was in charge, well, Triple H is still in charge, obviously, but the lack of quality matches that we've received over the past couple of months have not been great at all. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, banger, obviously. Cena, Randy, banger. Who else? Iyo Sky, Rhea Ripley, Evolution 2, banger. Like those matches. We haven't received the gem. And you know, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. WrestleMania 39, Roman Reigns, Cody. Like, we haven't had that big star factor like Roman, or that next person to be that Roman Reigns yet. And it's low-key a problem. Like, they're just cash grabbing everything and not looking over like, oh, we have these bangers of matches, good quality, good match cards, but the quality of the matches have been horrible. But I rest my case. I hope TKO doesn't kill WWE, but in this direction that they're going with all these cash grabs, I believe that they're going to kill the business. Moving on to our next match, we have Stephanie Vaquer versus Iyo Sky for the WWE Women's World Championship. Iyo Sky and Stephanie Vaquer stole the show tonight. That was one of the greatest women's matches of this year, besides Rhea Ripley and Iyo Sky. That match was good as fuck. I loved that match from top to bottom. Stephanie Vaquer ended the match with a spiral tap to officially become the first time in her career the WWE Women's World Championship, Women's World Champion. Now, all I'm going to say, we seen how Iyo Sky's reign was. But I love Iyo Sky. Iyo Sky is a banger. I love Iyo. I love Stephanie. I love all the women on the roster, right? I just hope and pray for Stephanie's sake of her title reign that Triple H does not, I repeat, does not book Stephanie horrible. Because we saw what Shawn did with Stephanie in NXT. Shawn made her double champion within 2-3 months of her being there. It was peak. But Triple H's booking recently hasn't been all that great. We had some few bangers, but we need consistent bangers. If you want, like, if you don't know by now, WWE has been on a run. Like, shit, like, I need peak. Like, I don't need ass, I need peak. Like, I need quality. I need quality over quantity. I need that, please. But moving on to our next match, we had AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Becky Lynch and Seth freaking Rollins. Like I said in my podcast episode for my predictions for Wrestlepalooza, I said this with great honor and great high respect that AJ Lee should not have lost her match. And she didn't. So I'm glad that happened. I'm glad AJ Lee was able to pick up the win for CM Punk, as CM Punk was dying by the announce table. And AJ Lee put Becky Lynch in a Black Widow to win the match. Overall, that match was one of the best matches on the card by far. That's the second best match that they had on the card. And that match, they didn't disappoint. AJ Lee won, CM Punk won. Becky Lynch did end up taking the submission to lose the match. So I believe that AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch is in the near future soon enough. Soon enough, AJ Lee will be holding that Intercontinental Championship with her title plates on the side of him. Because she looks good in that Intercontinental Championship. She looks good with it on. Next, World Championship. Next, United States. Next, Women's. You know what I'm saying? Multi-year contract. Give us a generational AJ Lee run. That's all I ask. But moving on to our final match of the show, we had Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. A complete, decent match. But I didn't see that fire in Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been screwed over so many times that I need to win this championship, Drew McIntyre. Like, I didn't see that. I just saw a regular Saturday night's main event match. Glorified house show match. That's all I saw. I didn't see anything spectacle about it. Like I said, this was all spectacle, no substance. Cody Rhodes ended up picking up the match. Randy Orton didn't interfere. No heel turn. No Randy RKO and Cody. Like, what the fuck is genuinely going on? Like, I know Triple H is going to come back with another PLE and it's going to be good. I know that for sure, because he does this thing where he misses on one PLE, then the next one he cooks it up and he makes it really fucking amazing. But we need that really fucking amazing not every PLE. Obviously, every PLE is going to have their stinkers. But we need that on a consistent basis. The Raw shows end on the same bullshit. A tag team match, boom, bada bang. And somebody interferes, same repeating ending to a Raw or SmackDown show. Same shit every single week. And it's starting to get bland. TKO, please step aside and let Papa H cook. We need 2022 Triple H back in this motherfucker. We need Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand Cody Rhodes has a big match against Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel for the Crown Jewel Championship yet again in Australia in Perth. I think Seth needs to win that match because he is 0-3 against Cody Rhodes. So I believe, due to shenanigans, obviously, that Cody Rhodes will not be winning that match. Will not be winning that match. But yeah, what else is there? Wrestlepalooza was a stinker. I rate this show a 5 out of 10 in my opinion. It wasn't that great. John Cena getting killed the whole mood for me. The slow pacing of Drew versus Cody, it wasn't all that great. The match was the whole fucking PLE was ass. Besides the two matches that carried the show. 5 out of 10. ESPN debut, terrible. I feel like they should have just moved ESPN. They should have just moved all the PLEs to Netflix because Netflix is a 10-year. Like, oh, the logic, people. The logic, it's not clicking. It's not clicking in their brain. Please do something about it. Please, Triple H, come back. Come back to our senses. Make us have banger matches again. LA Knight has yet to have a world championship. Drew McIntyre keeps getting screwed. Like, something has to change. The Raw endings need to, something big needs to happen, and it needs to happen now. Because if it doesn't, then everything's just gonna be ass. Shawn Michaels on the NXT side, cooking, banger matches. We have a NXT No Mercy down here in Fort Lauderdale next week. I would not be attending that show, sadly, but it's okay. I don't know. It's just we're missing peak. We're not getting peak. I understand this is the dry period. This is usually where the dry period starts. But after Survivor Series, that's where we see a kick in, because Royal Rumble's around the corner, and we got it, and everything starts flowing again. But we need that kick in, that kick out, kick out it too. We need that peak. You know what I'm saying? We need that pinnacle again. We're missing so much shit. Please get it together, WWE. TKO, stop cash grabbing. We got 4 or 5 fucking sponsors all around the ring. Do something. Please. Do something before shit turns to ass quickly. But thank you all for stopping by for this wonderful video. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Remember to leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I've rambled on for far too long. It's been your boy Showtime Shoots. That was my Wrestlepalooza full show review. I will catch y'all for the Raw recap on Tuesday. Go ahead and watch my recent podcast episode on your left hand, or one of the two, right hand or left hand side of the screen. Subscribe on the bottom right, and I will see you all in my next video. Later.
Showtime Shoots, signing off.